Good afternoon. I hope the information I'll be providing to you today will be helpful but also comforting to you. I'd like to start with an overview of several of the city's departments and show how they are meeting the needs and addressing the COVID-19 virus with our residents. I'd like to start with the health department first. We're very lucky to have a very talented health department, one of only 10 in the state of Pennsylvania. Our nursing staff is working 24/7. And they're answering over 60 calls per day. They consult and communicate with the Pennsylvania Department of Health and also the CDC on a daily basis. Our health inspectors are still addressing nuisance properties, and they're also aligning with the DPW department and issuing citations and warnings for those people that are not adhering to our garbage and recycling program. Secondly, our Department of Public Works. Now, the volume of collection has increased. Our curbside collection continues, and we're still monitoring and fixing signs, traffic signals. We're still addressing lights and potholes when possible. Planned utility upgrades. We've just got approval from the state to be able to start doing those planned upgrades for utility companies. And I want to thank State Senator John Yudichak, Senator Baker, Eddie Day Pashinsky, and Aaron Coffer. Together, working as a team, they've addressed the needs of the city, and we've received approval to start working on these utility upgrades. Now, we're waiting for clarification on state paving and other projects, finding out if we still can continue that. We're waiting that. I'm anticipating an answer soon. The police department. Our police department are monitoring parks where there are large groups of people that are getting together. We've removed the basketball hoops, and we've also secured the playground equipment. We don't want people and large groups of kids to congregate in our parks. We're monitoring closed businesses. We're looking at nonviolent crimes and civil matters, and we're handling those over the phone. Now, folks, I want you to understand that our police department answered over 3,300 calls in the month of March. Our fire and EMS. All fire stations are closed to the general public, and firefighters will not respond to non-emergency issues like the installation of smoke alarms or changing smoke alarm batteries. An additional ambulance has been added to the rotation during peak call times. There'll be no passengers allowed in the ambulance with the patients. Our EMS operators over the month of March answered over 700 calls. I'd like to at this time open up some resident questions, please.
Okay. The first question is, for elderly and disabled residents that are hesitant to go to the store to purchase blue garbage bags, is there another way they can get them?
Yes, we've gotten this call from several people, and we are going to be addressing that situation. Anyone that's a resident of Wilkes-Barre that's elderly or disabled in any way, we'll be providing a service for you. Call the office starting Monday, area code 570-208-4157. Provide your name, your phone number, your address, the size and the amount of packs of bags that you'd like. Place a check made payable to the city of Wilkes-Barre and the amount due, and attach it to your mailbox, and the city employee will drop off the bags that you're requesting. Also, we're asking our elderly residents to contact your pharmacies, your grocery stores, and inquire about delivery, curbside pickup, or special hours for seniors to shop.
The next question is, since many residents are home and the weather has allowed for yard work, will the city collect yard waste sooner than scheduled in the city calendar?
This is also a question we received multiple times. We understand that the weather is going to be breaking. I think Monday it's going to be 65 degrees. I encourage residents to go outside and work outside. So we're going to be upping the date of the start of our yard waste collection to April 13th. We'll be doing it approximately 3 weeks earlier than normal, but this will provide a service to you that we feel will be necessary to help you and encourage you to work outside.
Has there been an extension to city property tax payments?
Yes, I mentioned this at one of my prior press conferences. We are extending the payment dates by 30 days. And what that means is if the second installment of your taxes was due April 3rd, it'll now be due May 3rd. If the third installment was due May 4th, it'll now be due June 4th. And if the fourth installment was due June 3rd, it'll now be due July 3rd.
Are there any changes to the blue bag garbage collection system?
Not at this time, other than the changes that we're making for senior citizens and disabled people about purchasing bags. This is a source of revenue for the city, and it helps us maintain proper collection, but also helps us to maintain the services from the revenue that we do collect.
The next question is, I never received a yard waste bin at my home. Does the city have extra, and how do I get one?
Yes, we do. We have roughly 1,200 extra recycling bins that are available to the public. I ask you to call 570-208-4157, provide your name, your phone number, your address, and we'll be happy to drop off a recycling container to your home.
Can the city do anything about rental property evictions?
Well, according to the Philadelphia Inquirer, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court order issued on April 1st extends the statewide judicial emergency and court closures to April 30th, prohibiting evictions until after that point. As evictions are a civil issue, it's not a matter for city, and I can't mitigate that for you. Landlords and renters should consult a lawyer on this issue.
The next question is, what provisions are in place for the homeless during the pandemic?
That's a great question. Monitoring through the appropriate agencies, we have provisional shelter and quarantine locations if they're needed.
Another question is the city currently trapping stray cats?
The city routinely starts trapping in March, and that's temperature dependent. However, due to the COVID-19 virus, we are not doing any trapping at this time.
The last question is, where can SNAP or WIC recipients go for more information during this crisis?
Now, the city does not provide social services. Please contact Luzerne County Helpline by dialing 211 for assistance and referral to the appropriate agencies. At this time, I'd like to close with this statement. As a husband, a father, and a grandfather, I want to keep my family safe. As your mayor, I want to keep you and your family safe. I'm using all the resources I have to do so, but I need your help. The best way to stop the coronavirus is for citizens to stay home and practice social distancing when getting groceries, prescriptions, or seeking medical services. If we're cautious now, we can celebrate as a community later. Please stay home and stay safe. Thank you.